Hello, Pamela Spence, medical herbalist here. Here are my clinic notes for the week. I think there have been two words that have been most talked about this week. One has been stress and one immunity. So, of course, we have the news that the coronavirus vaccine is now available and being rolled out. And with that heralds really a way of interacting with our immune systems that's never been attempted before. And it's really pushing the boundaries of modern medicine. And so that's got me to thinking about immunity and how it's been viewed over the ages from the Middle Ages, where we thought that when you had an illness that made you very tired with aches and pains all over your body, it was because you'd been shot by elves. There are different ways of looking at medicine today and the amazing steps that science has made along those ways in understanding our immune system, and the fact that really we still don't understand a lot of it. But one thing we do know that a healthy immune system needs, and that is good nourishment and good rest, and an absence of stress, because stress will impair the ability of the immune system to function. And so when we're thinking about ways we can help ourselves with immunity, it's really important that we're getting good rest, that we're managing our stress levels, and that we are nourishing ourselves. And really, there are a gazillion different diets out there, but it all comes down to the fact that your body hasn't changed a lot since it lived in a cave. And so what it needs is fresh fruit, vegetables, meat if you eat it, home-cooked things, an absence of chemicals, of sort of preservatives and additives. And if you can pick the simplest, most natural food, and even better if you can eat in season, and even better if you can eat locally, then your body will be the happier for it. And that is our way of supporting our immunity. And of course, vitamins at the moment really important. C, really important for immunity, and D. And now the government has agreed, after some petitioning, to support vulnerable groups by prescribing vitamin D at, I would say, quite what we would think was an old-fashioned low level, but at least it's something. It's a step forward. So getting D and C at the moment are really important. And then our herbal heroes that really don't change through the ages. Echinacea, the minute you feel that you're coming down with something. Elderberry, if you think there's as a preventative, and if you think there's a viral element to what you have. Really good for kids as well, elderberry syrup. And nourishing yourself. And the thing about stress, I really noticed this week that a number of people have just really tipped into, from kind of chronic stress into real anxiety. And it's just a reminder that not everyone finds this the easiest, the happiest time of the year, the easiest time of the year, and many people struggle. And of course, this year in particular has its own challenges. So again, if anxiety is happening, it's about your self-care in terms of nourishing yourself, staying away from caffeine, swapping caffeine to calming drinks, using your your hot drinks rather, as an opportunity to give yourself medicine by using some herb teas. And if you don't already have it, then I have written a free guide to how to do that. And as the Twinings expert herbalist, and have been for the last 4 or 5 years, I've had a lot to do with helping create teas that will do that kind of thing. So calming you down, relaxing you, supporting your sleep. And if you even, simple things like chamomile, for example, it's actually a very complex herb, which will calm things down, soothe digestion, help you to sleep, all in one. So just checking in with ourselves, asking for help where we can, where we need to, and making sure we're giving our bodies what they need to stop that sense of overdrive. It can't change the situation, but it may help to build you resilience in terms of dealing with the current situation. And so I hope that's been helpful, and I look forward to seeing what the next week brings, which will be my last clinic notes for the year. I'm going to lead by example and take a break and have some time off over the holidays. But meanwhile, I hope that you're well wherever you are. Take care.